today we are at CES 2023 with Scott, the CEO of Moto, and we're excited to chat with Scott and learn more about what he's working on.
Well, so I've been working on motorcycles for about 15 years. I've been working on battery swap, hybrids, automotive, and then kind of brought some of that expertise to the bicycle market.
So there are a lot of different e-bikes out there. What makes yours special?
So this is a software-defined vehicle. That simply means that the hardware no longer defines what it is.
Okay.
It can, through the software, step up to an e-moped and then go to a full-blown motorcycle. So instead of just being one thing, it can be many different things. And then, like for my son, I can lock it down into e-bike mode.
Yep.
And then when I want to rip it, it's a full-blown, 380 Newton meter kind of earth-shattering motorcycle.
What are the specs of the motorcycle?
Sure. So we've got 3 different battery configurations. Single small core pack gets you 40 miles. 2 of the small core packs get you 80 miles. And then our Core Plus, which is our big pack, gets you 120 miles. We use top shelf components. So right now we use either Magura or Brembo brake, depending on which version that you select. Magura handlebars. We're using Fox for our suspension. There's 17-inch wheel. Our on-road, off-road tires are Shinko. Our on-road tires are Pirelli. So we're using pretty kind of high shelf components. The vehicles start at $7,800 and go up to around $11,000.
What does that Series B round get you? Where do the funds go?
Sure. So vast majority of the funds are going to go to actually scaling the company up. So employees, so OpEx, a lot of kind of OpEx. Our tech stack is kind of the most important. So getting the tech stack up and running, and then getting our A team in to help us continue to scale. Some of it's going to go to physical manufacturing because we're making hardware. And what's interesting about this business is we've got kind of our platform, which is the vehicle. We've got our consumable, which is the batteries.
Yep.
But then we've got monthly recurring revenue from all the digital consumables that layer on top of the
what are those?
So what we're turning on now is gamification.
Okay.
So like right now the vehicle can't be stolen because they're connected. So through the IoT platform, we've got geo-tracking on them. So with the geo-tracking, you could also do like geolocation for the speed.
Yep.
And now we're turning on the gamification. So loyalty coin and kind of the AR, the VR, linking this to the digital realm. So gamifying the platform is a big focus of us. So yeah, right now we've got the hardware right.
Yep.
And the cool thing is we didn't really have to know what all the software is.
Sure.
Because these are connected right now. So
You just had to make it connected.
that's right. So actually when we launched, we didn't even have the software.
Yeah.
But because they were connected, we did a software update, and now the app and the software was available on the vehicles.
Yep.
We didn't have the geolocation originally. We launched an update, and now the vehicles can't be stolen. We didn't have the nanny mode where you could lock the modes, but my son started riding, and he started getting into motorcycle mode, and my engineer's like, dude, we should launch an app update so you can lock it into bicycle mode. And that's what's great about this. And that's what's actually really hard to find right now are the deep tech investors. Like, so many people be like, oh, dude, I love where Apple's going. It's like, yeah, but the hardware, like, this is what scales, the App Store. So the way we think of the hardware is this is energy and an iPhone combined, and all the digital apps we can add on top of this require the hardware. So the hardware is required, and we're starting to scale that now, but all of the applications we're layering on top of this are going to make it really fun.
Yeah, no, I love it. That's great. Talk to me a little bit about your customers. So you said you had a big purchase order. Are you selling B2C or are you selling B2B?
So I learned in my first manufacturing startup, you need both.
Yeah.
So the B2C is the real high margin.
Sure.
But you have to create a relationship with every new customer. But B2B is great because we've got one customer bringing in $1 million, $2 million a month.
Yep.
And you turn on 4 or 5 of those, and all of a sudden you've got a real scalable company.
Yep.
So the B2B is important also because, in the EU, I can't be there. So we need a distributor to set up the dealers and to really run that. So the big focus is having kind of that multi-channel. So we've got a product for the direct-to-consumer, the B2C, and we've got a channel for the B2B. That's really important. And then, hey, if we've got excess manufacturing, discount at 5%, the distributors take it.
Yep.
So having both channels is really important.
Got it. And if I want to buy one of these, or one of our listeners or viewers wants to buy one, what's that process look like?
Sure. It's pretty simple. You can either go to land.bike or landmoto.io. We've got a vehicle configurator, and you can purchase one today. We need that capital because wait time is about 2 to 3 months right now. So we want to have bikes basically in the factory ready to ship because it's scaling so quick. There's a lot of consumers that want it right now, and you want to be able to give it to them.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you, Scott.
Thank you.